So I thought if they loved Jesus, that'd be enough. But I was so wrong. I don't know about you, but when I first started dating as a Christian, I thought it'd be simple. Because like we both go to church, we both believe in God. Like, what could go wrong? But reality hit and I realized that faith alone isn't the only thing that needs to align, and no one prepares you for that. From the start of this journey, I always heard, don't be unequally yoked. And I always thought that just meant don't date a non-Christian. Honestly, it's deeper than that. We could both love God and still be heading in completely different directions. And I've learned it's not just about what someone believes, it's how they live their life. Like, what's their relationship, discipline, time, money, purpose, community? You start realizing that being equally yoked means that your lifestyles complement each other, not compete. Because if one person's chasing calling and the other's chasing comfort, it's just a matter of time before it starts to clash. And I also had this idea as dating as a Christian would automatically make temptation easier. But spoiler, it definitely doesn't. Just because two people love God doesn't also mean that they don't really like each other as well. And that's where things get blurry. You can justify a lot of things under the word of love. Because I had to learn that boundaries wasn't about controlling each other, it's about protecting what we're building. And another thing I wish I knew earlier, not every Christian is ready to date. Because there's a difference between someone who is saved and someone who is healed. I've met people speaking in tongues and preaching on the altar on Sunday, but they still haven't dealt with their pride, insecurity, and jealousy. And this is no judgment, it's just the truth. Maturity shows up on how people handle conflict, not how loud they worship. Because if they can't take correction, communicate, or even pray through problems, the label Christian doesn't really mean much. Look for fruit, not followers. Look for fruit, not empty words. And those are just a few things I wish I knew as a Christian, because it's not about finding the perfect person. It's about finding someone who's growing in the same direction as you. Because love isn't about perfection, it's about sacrifice. It's about laying down our lives for another person just as Jesus did for us. But hey, let me know one thing in the comments you wish you knew earlier, because the more we talk about this stuff, the easier it gets for people who are coming up. Peace.